Hey, my name is Madeline, um, from the small island of Jamaica. I don't know if you know the island. I'd like to think most people know because it's so popular, and my ego. So there's that. But yeah, this is my first video. Um, I'm just deciding to do these short videos as a journal entry into like just start taking stock, you know, of my life, um, just in like a physical way, a tangible way, something that I can look back a year, 2 years, 5 years from, and I'm like, "Man, look at that, I was in that place, or I had that T-shirt on, or I had hit that haircut, I had that perspective." You know what I mean? Um, I don't know what the hell I want to talk about right now. Um, I don't even know what this channel should be about, you know what I mean? But I'm just gonna start with where I'm at right now. You know, I'm at I'm at this place where I am very confused. Now, I'm an older black woman, obviously. Maybe not obviously for the older. Chill out. Don't do too much. But I am an older a black woman, as I said. It's always been, it always just feel like a race for time. You know what I mean? Like, it just always feel like, yo, like, I don't have enough time left, and I don't have this, and I don't have that, and I'm at this point right now where um, I'm experiencing chronic pain for the last like 3 years, 3.5 years going, due to a back injury that kind of spawned into a whole nightmare. More about that in upcoming videos, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it's just been a long ass journey with that. You know, a lot of lessons, a lot of introspection, and a lot of money spent. A lot of money. These PTs are not playing around. They're not fucking around with you and your pocket. So um, that I live in a studio apartment. This is a part of it. For safety reasons, I'm not gonna show you too much, but it's a small space. You know what I mean? It's a small space. I'm single. Also, I'm a queer woman. I'm a queer woman. I prefer the word queer. Used to use or say lesbian, but you know, um, my sexuality is so like expansive and rich, excluding niggas, because no, like actual physically, I I can't listen. No, whatever it is that you wanna comment, say, I don't give a fuck. Just no, right? Just physically, I just cannot. I cannot. However, how much I've grown in the last, couple of decades. I've been alive for a little bit more than 4 decades now. I know that things can shift, things can change, but for now, and for the last 4 decades, it's been no niggas. Well, you're younger, figuring out shit. It's maybe 2 or 3 niggas, but honestly, those don't count. They don't count. I give a fuck. They don't know. They don't count. All right. But back to just queer because I'm open. I'm being actively, intentionally being more open-minded with my life, doing this video now, putting this myself out on the goddamn internet to be fucking picked apart and commented on, was something that I would have never done 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Up until then, just generally, and I include my sexuality in that. So it may not be an actual red-blooded heteronormative man, but it might be a trans man, it might be a non-binary person, it might be a fluid person. It's just like I'm trying to open my mind to options in all aspects of my life, so that I don't miss any more opportunities. You know what I mean? Like, in all areas of my life, and including love. So that's why, really and truly, I mostly use the term queer now. But I mean, it's been women, it's been bitches, and honestly, I don't see that changing anytime soon. So there's that. But we're keeping an open mind, energetic wise, right? And just as black, older, queer woman, living in a studio apartment, single, on an island, wishing to one day just travel the world for real. It's like, it feels very suffocating, and at this point in my life it feels even more just like tiring, because it's like, damn, when is it gonna happen? Like, if it's 40 something and it hasn't happened yet, like, when the fuck is this going to happen? You know what I mean? So put that onto the chronic back pain, and just going through that, and yeah, I just feel a high level of confusion, anxiety, about how the rest of my life is about to pan out. And it just, it feels like with every year, especially in this fourth decade, it feels more intense in terms of the clock ticking is louder. Like, Cinderella type shit. It's just like, god damn, gotta get to this place before, midnight. Or whatever she had to do, I don't know. And so it's a lot of that, a lot of things up in the air with my life, in a lot of aspects of my life, most aspects of my life, things that I wish would have been settled down by now, and kind of more, not concrete, but more definitive, have more flesh on it. You understand? Like what would I say, Jamaican? Have more body. Have more substance. That's the word. And it just doesn't. So this video, I don't know. I guess it's just to put it out there where I'm at right now. I did not know what the fuck I was feeling talk about, but I've been promising myself to start these audio visual journal entry for the last 7 months, and at the top of the year I was like, yeah, one of the New Year's resolution is to start doing this shit, because this is something really good to do, to kind of just, as I said earlier on, to take stock of shit and just kind of have something to memorabilia by, you know what I mean, for as long as the world is not fucking gone to shit in a very real and mass way. We're still kind of in a bubble. It's gone to shit, but we're still kind of in a bubble. So for now, whilst YouTube is still working and I can do this, I've promised myself, and it's just now 7 months later, I'm just like, what, bitch, you gotta just do it. Stop waiting for the perfect topic, opportunity, whatever you're gonna say. Just turn the camera on and talk about something. whatever comes out your mouth. And that's what came out my mouth. I am confused. I'm confused, highly anxious, single, black, queer, island, midlife, injured woman who is just navigating life and trying to, boss up. Really, just boss up for real, because I deep down in all this, this insecurity, blah blah blah. Obviously, psychoanalyze, my shit. I know I'm a dope person. I know I'm a great friend. I know I'm a great lover. I know I'm a great sibling, friend. I know I'm a dope person. Just personality wise, just the things that I'm interested in and I want to do, and how I see things, how I see life. I just know I'm a dope person, but it just feels like I don't get the chance to really just like show out. And maybe that's me. Maybe I don't give myself the chance to show out. I just kind of, wait 7 months to finally do something about anything. So this is it. This is my first entry. I don't know who can relate, who feel like time is ticking away and they're Cinderella in some shape or form, and what are y'all doing about that shit? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of people say, oh well, I'm just taking the bull by the horn and I'm just doing the thing, I'm not thinking about it so much, and I'm taking it one step at a time, or I'm doing this and doing that. But that's all good. But honestly, that grates my nerves a little bit. It's kind of like people who have things in a life. Yeah, I'm gonna start talk Jamaican now, cause yeah, the little accent, but no, people who have things in a life. Yeah, them have a car, them have something, it might sound simple, but a car, them living in a place rent free, and them little thing there, them are earn a certain amount of money, them have certain level of health and them thing there, and they're like, oh, don't be so caught up with this, that, and the third, and the material aspect. Like, they bitch, shut the fuck up, because you don't have to fucking struggle with taxi, and you don't know what there, but on an island like Jamaica, public transportation is trash. Yeah, trash. You don't have to struggle with all of that. You don't have to worry about accessibility. You don't have to worry about a lot of things that people don't have the things where you have. Yeah? So don't tell people like that is what I equate it to. People were like, oh, but just no, bitch. I want you to be for real. You know what? I'm struggling with this shit, and bitch, honestly, I don't know what to do either. But you know what? This is what I do. I do right now. This is what I did yesterday. This is what I'm doing today. I don't know. It may work for now. It may not work at all. It may work, and that's it. That is the type of shit and energy that I want. I do not want no, oh, namaste, it'll be fine, you'll figure it out. Like, bitch, gone somewhere. You have your life together, you have your shit. Do not tell people who don't have their shit together with your shit together, oh, namaste. No. And don't be so focused on the materialistic. Bitch, people want materialistic. That's why the fuck we're here in the physical in the first place. Yeah? I have to get that off my chest. Because a lot of people around me do that. I don't know about you. Maybe having cars and a lot of material access telling me, oh, don't be so focused on the materialistic. And I'm like, bitch, no. You don't get to tell me that. Yeah? No. So yeah, this is my first entry. Clap me now. Clap me. Thank you.